Hello everyone, welcome to Focal Point. This question was asked in GATE 2017 and we are going to see what will be the output of it. Okay, so we are asked that output of executing the following C program will be. So in here we are given a function total and this is our main function. Okay, so what we are going to do, we have taken this stack space and this is our static space. Okay, and we are going to call our main function. So first, this is static integer x is going to define, so memory location will be allocated for the main function for this static variable, and this will initialize with 0. Okay, now we are going to take an integer I that is equals to 5 and we are now going to execute our for loop. Okay, so we have already initialized it, so no initialization is there now, and this condition will be always true. 1 is always greater than 0, so this we will be executing. So what we are going to do, we are going to add some values in here. So total a function will be called in here, so total 5 is called in here. Okay, so v value will be 5 and here we are going to take a count, static integer count. Okay, so this count and it will be initialized by 0. So again we are going to execute our while loop in here. Okay, so what is happening in here, so count, we are going to change the value of count plus equals to v, and this is bit wise operator. Okay, so what is the binary value of this 5, that is 101, and we are going to AND with 1, so that is equals to 1. Okay, so this value will be increased by 1, so count will be increased by 1 in here. Okay, what is the meaning of this line? The equivalent meaning of this line is v is equals to v and right shift by 1. Okay, so the meaning of this is, now this 101 will be right shifted, that means this value will be gone and only 10 will be remaining, so this value will change to 2. Okay, so this is the meaning of it. Now again this condition will be checked and the condition is true. Again what we are going to do, we are going to update the value of count. Our v is binary of v is 10 and we are going to end with 1, so that value will be 0, so the count value will not be changing. Okay, after that bitwise so after that in a right shift this will change to 1, so this will be 1 now. Again our v is 1, so this condition will be true and we are going to update the value. So now we are change the add the value, that is 1 bitwise and 1, so that will be 1 again, so this will be updated to 2, and after right shift this value will be 0. Now this condition is false now then this count will be written in here. So what will be happening in here, the value that will be written will be coming in here, so our 2 will be added in the x value, so 2 will be added inside here. So this was the last line and that's why this will be popped out from the memory. So this function will be popped out from the memory and our I value will be decreased to 4 and then condition is true, and again we are going to execute this. So what will be happening, we are going to again add some value in our x, so again this total value will be called, this total function will be called. Okay, so this total 4 will be called in here, so v value will be 4. Okay, so this value will not be executed. I have already told you the second time, only one time this static memory will be allocated, and now we are going to update the value, and binary value of 4 is 100 and will end with 1, so this value will be 0, so no value updation will be there. So after right shift this value will be changed to 2. Now this condition is true. Now again value will be updated in here. So what value will be updated, binary value of 2 is 10 and with 1 that will be equal to 0, and that's why nothing will be changement will be there. So this value after accept this will be 1, and again 1 and 1 will be 1 in here, so this value will be updated to 3. Okay, now this value will be 0 after right shift, so this condition is false. Now this count will be written in here, so count value will be written from here to here, and that's why this 3 will be added in the x variable. So now this was the last line, and that's why this function will be popped out from the memory. Okay, now in the for loop our I value will be decremented by 1, and now condition is correct, and that's why again this value will be executed. So again we are going to change our value of x, and we are going to call our t I, that is 3. Okay, so v value will be 3 in here, and after that we are this condition is true, so our count value will be updated now. So binary value of binary of 3 is 1 1, and with 1 will be is equals to 1, and that's why it will be updated by, and this will be in 1 will be added in here, and after updation after right shift this value will be changed to 1, and after this condition is true, then our count value will be updated. So 1 and 1 will be 1, and that's why it will be increased by 1, so updated value will be 5 in here. So after that this value will be 0, so this condition is false. Now count value will be written here to here, so again 5 will be added here. So this was the last line. After that our this t3 function will be popped up from the memory, from the stack. Okay, again in the for loop our this I will be decreased by 1, it value will be 2. So again this condition is true, that's why our t I, that is t2, will be called here again. Now the value of v is 2 in here. Now this condition is true, set this. Now our count value will be updated, so binary value of 2 is 1 0, and with 1 that will be 0, and that's why this value is not updated. After right shift this value will be changed to 1, and after that this condition is true, again this value will be executed. So 1 and 1 will be 1, that's why this will be 1 will be added in, so updated value of count will be 6. Okay, so after that this will be decremented after right shift, and this condition is false, then our count will be again returned to this main function. Okay, and will be added in here. So what is the value of count? That is 6, so 6 will be added in here. So after this our this t2 function will be popped out from the memory. Okay, and our I value will be decremented, and again this condition is true, and that's why we are again going to add some value in here. X value will be updated, and our t1 function will be called in here. So now value of v is equals to 1 here, and this condition is true, that's why we are going to update the value of count. So v is 1, and with 1 that will be 1, and that's why it will be updated to 7. Okay, now this value will be 0, so this condition is false. Again this will return the value of count to this total, and it will be added to x, added with x. Okay, now this was the last line, and this function will be popped out from the memory. t1 function will be popped out from the memory. Okay, so now this I value will be decremented in the for loop, and this value will be 0. So now here this is not 1, this is I, this value is I. Okay, so this condition is false now because this is not greater than 0, so I is equals to 1, that's why this condition is false. So for loop will be terminated, and now we are going to print the value of x. So what is the value of x? This is 5, 10, 16, and this is 23, so 23 will be the output of it. Okay, so what will be the output of it? 23 will be the output of it. This 23 will be the output of it. So thank you so much, we will see in the next video.